This is What Coaches Do. Card number 6, hold people accountable to win, to foster growth, engagement, and retention.
One of the main jobs of a coach is to hold people accountable to accomplish the things they want to accomplish. There's some things that we want to sort of teach you here, some principles that can help. The first principle is don't grind on people. When you just grind on people and you're always correcting them, grinding on them, it doesn't help. Use positive reinforcement with them. But on the same token, when people are just not doing what they need to do, don't be afraid to use a little heat. When you're in a room and it gets too hot, people get up and they move around, they try to get more comfortable. Or when you have pressure, people get stronger. The challenge is, if you put too much heat on somebody, they'll melt. And if you put too much pressure and too much weight on somebody, they'll crumble. So as a coach, we need to understand the difference between applying a little heat and a little pressure, and too much heat and too much pressure. Use the right amount of heat and pressure to get people to move so they can take responsibility and be accountable for some positive action. That usually works really quite well. Something better than a coach holding a coachee accountable. A more powerful way to approach it is peer-to-peer accountability. There's great value in peers holding other peers accountable to achieve a group goal. So peer-to-peer accountability is one of the best possible ways to get a group and a team to achieve its objective. So accountability is really, really important. So the first rule of accountability is when someone achieves their objectives or does what they say they're going to do, you need to support that and celebrate their success. So oftentimes I hear, well, we pay them a paycheck, don't we? That's bullcrap. People need to be reinforced when they do a good job. The second thing is when people fall short, don't criticize them in public. It does no good. When people fall short, have a one-on-one conversation with them and then help them learn from their failures so that they can make adjustments so that they can win later. Failure is one of those necessary things that everyone has to go through to become better at anything. So if we can help people have the mindset of learning from their failure instead of the devastating, oh no, the world is over, my life is crumbling because I failed at something. That's not what coaches do. Coaches help people recalibrate, reset, and move forward learning from their mistakes. The third thing I like to help coaches understand is they need to foster a mindset of growth and self-improvement. When people focus on what they do have, right, instead of what they don't have, their mindset is better. When people go through their work life or their personal life and they can focus on growing and self-improvement, it reduces stress and anxiety and really helps them be better. But when they focus on how many times they fall short and what they suck at or what they don't have, that creates anxiety and really creates a barrier for people to improve their performance. The other thing that is really, really valuable is for peers. As someone is struggling, right, and going through the actions that they need to work through to accomplish their goal, to get encouragement from their teammates, right, from their peers, really makes a huge, huge difference. So try to foster this culture of growth and improvement, not only individually, but also in your teams. 70% of your job as a coach is to hold people accountable. There's a right way to do it, and there's a wrong way to do it. Pick the right way to hold people accountable. Do it in a way that inspires them, that helps unlock their potential, that helps them become better people and improve their performance, learning from their mistakes. But nevertheless, you still need to hold them accountable. Have a great day.